So I wanted to go over my Sketchtember work so far. So this month I originally was going to do sketches every day with the intention of doing inks on them for Inktober, but then Dina Norlunds posted that she was thinking about doing a little slice of life comic every day and was encouraging her followers to also do the same. And I thought I could probably combine both, so I made myself my own little schedule. So I wanted to do a slice of life comic on the weekdays, and then on the weekends, or holidays, or whatever. I plotted it out so I had 10 of the other thing, which was to do an animal study with the intent of inking those in Inktober, hopefully. So, anyways, I thought I'd go over these with you. So, day one, I did an Alice Isn't Dead comic, which is a podcast. If you haven't heard it before, you should. It's by the Joseph Bacon, Jeffrey Craner. They do Welcome to Night Vale, and I believe Alice Isn't Dead is Jeffrey Craner's. I might be wrong. In any case, they do a series of different podcasts. They're all very good. Alice Isn't Dead is one of them, and yeah, they kind of do spooky horror humor. It's very good. In any case, when I was doing this, I kind of did it out by the fire, so it was not very very conducive to drawing very well. We were at the bonfire, and I thought I'd try something new, and I didn't really like it. I didn't have pastel colors. I think that would have helped better with my color blocking and making on top. The next day, I did another comic, which was based off of a very funny story from a friend of mine. We went for a Pokemon walk together, and she told us afterwards that I guess when she was leaving her house, her shorts that she had been wearing, I don't know if this ever happened to you in high school, but it happened to me damn near every day because I was too tired to pay attention to what I was doing. I put on pants that I'd already worn before, but because, when I went to bed the night that I had worn the pants previously, I just pulled everything off and stepped out of it and got to bed. Well, she put on a pair of shorts she'd been wearing before that had a pair of underwear in them, and then they started to slide out of the leg of her pants, and the mental image of just the pants sliding down her legs made me laugh so hard I was wheezing and crying, but I thought it was very funny, so I put that one in. So there, I thought that one turned out pretty good. The third one, actually that's the day 4, day 3, I started my animal studies, so I did a hare. I was thinking of doing just a rabbit in general, I thought maybe a hare would be better. That one's awful. But I was having trouble with the head shape, so I kind of did a little look to the skull, and then I thought it was kind of neat to have the skull shape, and I used a different ink pen than I normally use. It's it makes some noise now. Sorry, it's one, I've had it for a little while, and it came in a sketch box. All of the labeling is in Japanese, but it's like a brush ink pen, and it has this gold metallic ink in it, so I used that and kind of made this here with some skeleton bits. I don't know, I liked it, so I thought it was pretty good. Good job, me. Day 4, I had the day off, and so I did just a little sketch about the day off. So the first panel is Marcia, my little gremlin dog who's staring at me right now, and then I did some laundry, I edited some Dream Daddies, which are very cool, and then I had some tea. There's my computer, good day. So day 5, I got home from work, and I watched The Average Artist and her friends, Gibraltar Gamers. They do streams of gaming, obviously. So I watched them play Gang Beasts, and they were very bad at it, but that's okay. It made it way more fun to watch. So it's a very fun looking game. You should definitely get it if you want a fun multiplayer game. So day 6, I was playing PUBG online with some friends, and myself and another friend were the ones left, and we grabbed a little 3-wheeler bike. I was driving and she was in the little sidecar, and I got headshotted right off the bike, and then as I land in the grass and watch her, it's just the back of the bike with her sitting perfectly still in the little sidecar, just off a cliff. And yeah, I thought that was pretty funny, so I doodled that up. I thought it was great. On the 7th was a Friday, and we went to the local exhibitions, which is like a little carnival type thing. They set it up every year, first week of September, and it's got, rides and fair foods and shows and things like that. And then they also have like a barn full of animals, which is usually what I like to go to because I don't really do rides. I want to go see the animals, which I did. Yay! I petted many animals. But yeah, I was trying in September to get back into eating better, so like controlling my caloric intake as a way of like making sure I'm not overeating, because I tend to go a little nuts and let myself eat whatever I want as soon as I let myself have one little wiggle, which I did. So I was like, okay, I'll have a dippy dog, which is a corn dog, but instead of with a corn batter, they're done with like pancake batter. They're very good, and it's like a charity thing, so by the local Lions Club. Anyways, I was like, I'll have a dippy dog, that's fine, that's one thing. And then we walked by a place that had slushies. And then my friend gave me her curly fries, which I didn't include this. And then they had deep fried peanut butter cups. And then I had a lot of food. So that was that one. It was tasty food. It was totally worth it. But I was just laughing at myself for being like, okay, I'm just going to do one thing. Like, what was I thinking? I was going to a fair. I'm going to eat whatever I want. So then for day 8, which was a Saturday, I did an owl study. And I did a few things. I really liked these, like, barn owls, but I tend to usually draw barn owls when I try to draw owls. So I tried some different ones, like horned owl, I think this one was a barred owl, and a snowy owl. And then I did a barred owl with, like, some constellations in the eyes, which I thought was kind of neat. I didn't love how it came out, though, but I think that's more so my job at drawing the owl than anything else. But while I was drawing, like, these owl faces, my way of blocking out the shapes was to do like the 2 circles for the eye and then a center line and then kind of connect them to from where the beak should lay. And I really liked the way that looked, just like this weird simple owl illustration, so I kind of wanted to do something with that. So then I did this little like black with little gold specks and the gold owl. I kind of like it still, I don't know. It's alright. And then for Sunday I did my dog is chasing my cat. For Sunday I did a raven study, which I don't know if you can see. The like silver, that took a little bit longer. I had a gel pen instead of a paintbrush. The ravens were all very similar, even in different like breeds. There was basically like the small like slender crow kind of design, which I wasn't as much in love with as the ones where they had like the big fluff on the chin and like crests over the nose, like where the feathers came down over the beak. So I drew those. I tried to draw some face-on ones, and just my lack of ability to translate what I was looking onto the page to make this one look like a really angry gonzo. This one the eyes aren't even, whatever, it's a study. But I did really like this one, just a little clawing face, so that one I kind of finished off with some details. And then, the day that I started on Monday, so we'll go back to Monday, which was yesterday, which was a crappy day and I was very unhappy. I was gonna make corn salsa, but all the corn I had gone bad. I mean, it was my own fault. I'd waited too long. We just bought a bunch of corn on sale, and I thought, hey, this will be fine. It wasn't fine. And then we had processed our meat birds on the weekend, so I was trying to part them down, and then usually we get these heat shrink bags. So you put the bag in and you dip it in hot water, and it shrinks down onto whatever you have in the bag, and then you can tie it off and scrape it in the freezer, less freezer burn, yada yada. Heat shrink bags weren't working, and our vacuum seal bags I didn't have any of, so that one didn't work. And then I was going to work on some commissions that I had to work on, which are actually these here. I have them sketched out, I just need to start actually like inking and laying down flat washes and things like that, but it was late in the evening and I didn't have a whole lot of eye light and I wasn't doing great. And then I started to work on this panel. I was going to start to draw the line. I saw I smudged a big thing, and so then I just said, fuck it, and today sucks. So anyway, so now I still have to do a comic for today, as you can see. Oh, it's blank. But that has been the Sketchtember so far this week, and yeah, I hope to do another one soon and update that. Yeah. In any case, if you have any interest in joining in on Dina Norlunds' little comic thing, just make sure to tag her in it, either on Instagram or Twitter. I'm sure she'd be really interested in seeing where people try those out. If you wanted to tag me even in your animal studies or any of your Sketchtembers, because, I don't know, you think I'd like to see them? I probably would. You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram under @Miggea, so Miggea. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks a whole bunch. Have a good night. Bye.